Welcome to this week's episode. This week, we're focusing on mastering basic home repairs. Whether you're living on your own for the first time or looking to save some money on professional services, these DIY skills are invaluable. Not only do they help you maintain your living space, but they also boost your confidence and self-reliance. In this episode, you'll find practical tips and detailed guides on the most common home repairs, from unclogging a drain to fixing a leaky faucet. We'll also provide advice for parents on how to support their teens and young adults in developing these essential skills. And don't miss our challenge of the week. It's a great way to put your new knowledge into practice and inspire others to do the same. We'll tell you what it is at the end of this episode. Whether you live in a dorm, rent an apartment, or own a home, basic repair and improvement skills are essential for day-to-day life. Being able to handle basic home repairs saves money and empowers you to maintain your living space efficiently. Hiring professionals for simple repairs can be expensive. Learning to fix minor issues yourself can save a significant amount of money. Knowing how to handle repairs immediately can also prevent small problems from becoming bigger issues. And mastering DIY skills gives you confidence and independence in managing your home. Now, let's learn 15 of the most common DIY home improvements and repairs. 1. Resetting a circuit breaker. Locate your circuit breaker box and learn which switches control which areas of your home. Add labels if needed. If power is interrupted in your home or an appliance or a room, look for a tripped breaker and reset it by turning it off and then on again. 2. Resetting a tripped ground fault circuit interrupter outlet. These are common in bathrooms and kitchens. If power from a GFCI outlet seems off, unplug all appliances and press the reset button on the outlet. 3. Replacing a light bulb or light fixture. Always turn off the power through the circuit breaker before replacing a bulb. Unscrew the old one and screw in the new one. You might need to take the old one to a store to find an adequate replacement if it is not standard. To replace a light fixture, first, turn off the power to the fixture at the circuit breaker. Remove the old fixture by unscrewing it from the ceiling. Use a voltage tester to ensure the wires are not live. Disconnect the wires and remove the old fixture. Connect the wires of the new fixture to the ceiling wires using wire nuts. Secure the new fixture to the ceiling and turn the power back on. 4. Unclogging a toilet or drain. This repair is needed when water drains slowly or not at all from sinks, showers, or bathtubs, indicating a blockage. You might need a plunger, drain snake, baking soda, and vinegar. First, use a plunger to try and dislodge the clog. If plunging doesn't work, use a drain snake to break up the blockage. For stubborn clogs, pour a mixture of baking soda and vinegar or a chemical clog remover down the drain. Let it sit for 15 minutes. Then flush with hot water. 5. Fixing a running toilet. This repair is needed when the toilet continuously runs after flushing, wasting water and increasing your utility bills. You might need a replacement flapper and pliers. First, turn off the water supply to the toilet. Remove the tank lid and inspect the flapper. If the flapper is worn or damaged, remove it, disconnect the flapper chain from the flush handle lever, and install a new one. Put the new flapper into place and hook each ear onto the pegs. Then connect the flapper chain onto the handle lever. Adjust the chain length if necessary to ensure a proper seal. Turn the water supply back on and test the toilet. 6. Fixing a squeaky door. You need a screwdriver and lubricant like WD-40 or silicone spray. First, identify the squeaky hinge and then apply lubricant to the hinge pin. Move the door back and forth to work the lubricant into the hinge. Lastly, tighten any loose screws on the hinge. 7. Patching small holes in walls. This repair is needed when you have small holes or dents in your walls from nails, screws, or minor accidents. You will need a spackle, putty knife, sandpaper, primer, and paint. First, clean the area around the hole. And apply the spackle to the hole using a putty knife. Smooth the spackle and let it dry completely. Lastly, sand the area until it's smooth, apply primer, then paint to match the wall. For larger holes, use a patch kit that includes a mesh screen for added support. 8. Painting a wall. You need paint, paint rollers, brushes, painter's tape, drop cloths, and primer. First, prepare the room by moving furniture and covering floors with drop cloths. Clean and patch any holes or imperfections on the wall. Then apply painter's tape to the edges and trim. Apply primer. If needed, go ahead and paint the wall with a roller. Use a brush for edges and corners. Lastly, allow the paint to dry and apply a second coat if necessary. 9. Assembling or fixing furniture. To assemble furniture, start by reading the instructions provided in the furniture kit to understand the steps and avoid irreversible mistakes. Before starting, ensure all parts and hardware are present, then follow the instructions. Tighten all screws and bolts securely once you are confident your work is accurate. To fix furniture, start by identifying the loose or damaged parts. Tighten any loose screws or bolts with the appropriate tool or apply wood glue to any loose joints and secure with clamps until dry. Use a furniture repair kit to fix scratches, dents, or minor damages. Pro tip: keep the assembly instructions and extra hardware for future reference and look for step-by-step videos online if the instructions are unclear. 10. Hanging wall art and shelving. You might need a level, measuring tape, a pencil, a hammer, picture hanging hooks, nails, wall anchors, screws, a drill, a stud finder, and door brackets for shelves. First, decide on the placement and use a measuring tape to find the center point or two symmetrical points. Use a level to ensure the items will hang straight and are evenly spaced if hanging multiple items. Next, mark the wall where you will place the nails or screws. For wall art up to 50 pounds to be installed on drywall or plaster, consider using picture hanging hooks and hammering the nails through the hooks at a slight downward angle. For heavier art or different wall materials, use wall anchors before placing the hooks, screws, or nails. For shelves, use a stud finder to locate studs in the wall for secure mounting. If no studs are available, drill holes and insert wall anchors. Next, when installing shelves, attach the brackets to the wall using screws. Ensure they are level and securely fastened. Place the shelf on the brackets and secure it with additional screws if necessary. Pro tip: use appropriate anchors for different wall types like drywall, plaster, or brick to ensure stability. 11. Fixing a loose shower head. This repair is needed when the shower head is wobbly or leaking at the connection point, affecting water pressure and direction. You will need an adjustable wrench, plumbers or Teflon tape, and a cleaning cloth. Turn off the water supply to the shower. Use an adjustable wrench to loosen and remove the shower head from the shower arm. Clean the threads on the shower arm with a cloth to remove any old plumber's tape or debris. Wrap the new plumber's tape around the threads of the shower arm in a clockwise direction. Reattach the shower head by screwing it back onto the shower arm by hand, then tighten it slightly with the wrench. Be careful not to over-tighten. Turn the water supply back on and check for leaks. Adjust as necessary. 12. Fixing a leaky faucet. This repair is needed when you notice water dripping from the faucet, even when turned off, which can waste water and increase utility bills. You will need an adjustable wrench, screwdriver, and replacement washers or cartridges. First, turn off the faucet's water supply. Next, using a screwdriver, remove the faucet handle. Then, use an adjustable wrench to remove the valve stem. Replace the worn-out washer or cartridge with a new one. Lastly, reassemble the faucet and turn the water supply back on. 13th, replacing an air filter. This repair is needed to maintain indoor air quality and HVAC system efficiency, typically every 1 to 3 months. Locate the air filter compartment, usually in your HVAC unit or behind a vent. Remove the old filter. Insert the new filter, ensuring it's inserted correctly. Follow the arrows on the filter. 14. Repairing a broken blinds cord. You will need a new blinds cord, matching the old one's length and thickness. Scissors, wire cutters, pliers, and a screwdriver, optional. First, use wire cutters to cut the broken cord at both ends, close to the blinds mechanism. Gently pull out the old cord from the blinds. Check if your blinds have a cord loop or a cord clip. This will help you attach the new cord correctly. Feed the new cord through the blinds mechanism, leaving some slack. Tie a temporary knot to keep it in place. For cord loops, tie a secure knot at the end of the new cord and pass it through the loop. For cord clips, attach the clip to the new cord and snap it into place. Pull the cord gently to test the blind's movement. Adjust the cord length if needed. If your blinds have a cord tilter, you may need to remove it before repairing the cord and reattach it afterward. For more complex blind systems, consider consulting the manufacturer's instructions or seeking professional help. 15. Managing a water leak. Locate the source, place a bowl or bucket to collect the water, and shut off the water supply. In some situations, tightening a joint or using a plumber's tape may be sufficient, but water damage is extremely dangerous for a home. So always research the issue and call a professional plumber promptly if it is not obvious and minor. Now, while DIY skills are incredibly useful, there are times when it's best to call in a professional. Here are 3 cases. 1. Electrical work beyond simple fixes. If you're dealing with complex electrical issues, it's important to hire a licensed electrician. 2. Major plumbing issues. Significant leaks, water heater problems, or sewer line issues require professional attention. 3. Structural repairs. Any damage to the structural integrity of your home should be handled by professionals. Learning to handle basic home repairs can save you money and time, and provide a sense of accomplishment. Start with these common repairs and gradually build your skills. Remember, the key is to start small and be patient with yourself as you learn. And now for the challenge of the week. Find one repair or improvement needed in your home, like a small hole in the wall to be patched, or a wobbly shower head. Make the repair or improvement, then share your progress with us on social media, and inspire others to become more self-reliant. Don't forget to tag us and share it with your friends.